will see the Oklahoma City Thunder facing the NBA champion Golden State Warriors. And we've been waiting for this day for a long time. It's opening day in the NBA. Thanks, everyone, for joining us here in the start of a new season. This is Kevin Harlan along courtside with Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge on our sideline. And so off the tip, it's Oklahoma City. Now the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Patterson is the 4 with Adams in the middle. Ferguson out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's George in at the 3 spot. Now here's Schroeder. Clock at 6. Back to Patterson. Beyond the arc. Kept alive. Schroeder passes to George. 4 seconds left. Back to Schroeder. Pass to George. Jones trying to get open. Here's Adams. They shoot again, and it's good on the layup. Adams has got the scoreboard going with his first points of the night for the Thunder.
Well, that's a healthy make there after missing their first 4 shots. 1 of 5, not what they wanted, but they're on the board.
Durant for 3. It's rebounded by Schroeder.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And KD opting out of his deal, Greg, over the summer to re-sign with the Warriors.
And he did so to get a larger deal than he could have otherwise. Durant had already sacrificed money for the team before. Not a surprise to see him get closer to his value. Seems the super team will be intact for years to come.
Now here's Curry. Paul George unable to get his shot to go. 3 on 3. Here's Ferguson. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. Ferguson's got his first points of the night.
Yeah, we love when great offensive players get in a scoring rhythm, but Paul George right now in a great passing rhythm tonight.
Jones kicks to Green. Now here's Thompson. He's tightly guarded. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's good.
That's as easy as it gets. When Klay Thompson's in a rhythm like that, you can cash it out.
Pass to Adams. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Shot from 12. That one doesn't drop. So Golden State will take it the other way. They're getting their first look at the Thunder. Their first game of the NBA's regular season.
And we saw how competitive and entertaining the season series was between these two terrific teams last year.
Yeah, people who saw this game got their money's worth, and it was fitting that they split the season series, given the enormous talent level on both sides.
So it's the Thunder now, after the missed 3 from Stephen Curry. Here's Ferguson. And Jones pulls it down, and Thompson sends it back.
Now, Klay is a very good positional and on-ball defender, but him getting to a block shot like that, that's impressive.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
And that one's good. Schroeder.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now here's Green. Kicks it to Durant. Basket is good, and he'll get a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Like how Durant uses his wily frame there to get off those shots. Not an easy shot, but for him, man, it looks easy.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
One shot.
That's good from Durant. Brent, I know it's a long season, but there's something special about NBA opening night.
We do a great job of presenting that, too. Every year, there's just spectacular stuff going on all day long. So many people are fired up to get to the arena. People coming early, festive. You get your new gear on. You got the new colors, whatever the new shoes are. Everybody's got them on. Let's get fired up and throw it up.
You remember opening day, don't you? Especially as a rookie, I would assume. My goodness.
Of course, the very first opening day sticks with you the most. Mine happened to be with the Los Angeles Clippers when I was drafted by the Denver Nuggets, traded to L.A., but I do remember that day, and I still have that jersey, Kevin.
No kidding.
Well, it didn't get played all that much in the first game, but I still have it.
Here is Durant after the made shot from Dennis Schroeder. Here's Thompson. The rebound by Patterson.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Adams with the screen on Durant. George against Durant. The tray. And George is good for three. George has got his first 3 points of the game.
Yeah, Paul George offering up some small forward lessons in how you play screen and roll to free yourself up for a J.
Green dishes to Thompson. They kick it out to Green. From outside the arc, knocks down the three ball.
It's pretty good defense, but Draymond still sticks that jumper.
Adams outside. Schroeder outside. And the Thunder another three.
A little tit-for-tat action going on the back-to-back trades.
Yeah, a little gamesmanship from range could force both defenses to maybe extend out a little further.
Now here's Curry looking for his first basket still in this one. Screen by Jones. Thompson. And it comes off the front of the rim. The Thunder leading by 4. And here's George for 3. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Outside Durant. The pass to Thompson. Screen by Jones with the fadeaway. Thompson with the bucket.
Just such efficient form there from Klay Thompson. The height, the release, great rotation, and a soft touch.
Schroeder with the ball. And Curry picks him up defensively. Durant against George. And Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Green, the screen. Passes it to Thompson. Misses the three.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Hey, even though he's been off, the team's still winning, so the hope is that he's going to get going.
Here's Durant. And too long on the shot.
Not a lot of defense there. You can't afford to let guys shoot freely from the mid-range. They're not going to miss those all that often.
Ferguson, the pass to Patterson. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Warriors trail by 7. Durant kicks to Green. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Patterson's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Schroeder outside. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. And while we've got this moment here, now let's take a look at last season's leaders in converting turnovers into points. Number 1, the Thunder.
Yeah, I mean, the best in the league at forcing those miscues and then capitalizing at the other end. Their defense led to their offense.
Feeds to George. And Durant sends it back.
And right now, I think just his demeanor is hurting the team. His shooting's been off, and he knows it.
Curry against Schroeder. Curry dishes to Thompson. Green, the screen. Just 5 to shoot. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
It's just been an off night for him. That doesn't happen all that often. But the thing that you do at this point is not to push it, not to rush it. Let it come back to you. And Dennis Schroeder, a.k.a. Dennis the Menace, remember coming over from Germany, has been a great slasher and an attack point guard who likes to get around the rim and challenge some bigger defenders.
Good from Schroeder. And with Schroeder, his ability to cut back, Brent, with the ball is what makes him a great playmaker.
Yeah, he plays some games around the screen, and his vision has improved. Being in that system, some predictive passing has helped him along. And he still has some flash and flair to his game. I like to see it when he plays with that kind of confidence.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
The potential Schroeder has is pretty exciting. Such a lightning-quick point guard.
Here is Livingston. Iguodala outside. Jerebko the screen. Looking to end the drought. Here's Bell. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Schroeder kicks to George. Back to Schroeder. There's Noel, and that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. And the Thunder lead by 8.
Defensively, you cause the miss, but then you have to corral it.
Well, that's the second part of the equation there. Block out, be aggressive, and control the glass.
Golden State moving the ball around. Jerebko the screen. Here's Cook. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Yeah, you got to put a body on Bell. You just have to, or you risk these kind of plays.
Schroeder outside, and the call will be against Shaun Livingston. That's his first foul. Arenas is checked in for Dennis Schroeder. George passes to Grant. There's a screen by Noel. Iguodala with the steal. He kicks to Bell. Back to Iguodala. Jerebko the screen. Iguodala no good.
Well executed, great rhythm. You've got to finish that one.
Well, it's like Thanksgiving out there, carving out space off the screen. Couldn't complete the play.
Warriors trail by 6. To the wing on the left. Cook dishes to Livingston. That one's not going to go. And Oklahoma City will go with it the other way. Here's Arenas. There's a screen by Noel. Got a hand on it. Iguodala outside. And a miss there on the triple. The Thunder leading by 6. And here's George for 3. Bangs home the trifecta. George has got 11.
Well, the O looks unstoppable tonight, especially because of that guy. He's just torching them.
Pass to Livingston. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
Oh, you just relish those kind of opportunities, and the defense got lucky, but they need to guard that area of the floor a little bit better.
And from the opening tip, they just crushed it. You see it now on the scoreboard.
Just incredible flow offensively. Everyone's doing their part. Let's see if they can sustain this early momentum.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Pass to Arenas. Here's the 3. The shot's good on the assist by George. Arenas has got himself on the board with 3 there.
And good passing setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
To the middle. And then Jerebko with the dunk.
Great vision from Sean Livingston, scanning the floor and finding the man.
Oklahoma City leading by 10. 43 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Felton kicks to Noel. The shot by George, wide open. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
It's pretty simple. I figured it out. He can't miss. Adding to the lead with ease and capitalizing on every opportunity. He can't miss.
Jerebko the screen. Down low. That's tipped. Livingston, that's good.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Now, here's Felton. Now the pass to George. Over Iguodala. The shot by George, no good. Paul George, he's been the guy making things happen for the Oklahoma City Thunder. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. And we'll be back with you shortly. The arrival certainly of Kevin Durant fortified an already great Warriors team. Teammate Steph Curry spoke about what KD brings to the table.
Gives us a different dynamic that we can count on. He's obviously an all-world talent that does things on the court that not many people can do. You know, he's hungry, just like the rest of us, to get to that stage again and get back on top.
You know, Greg, KD and Steph are a lethal combination for sure, nearly impossible to guard.
I mean, both former MVPs, and with the talent surrounding them, a chance to make history.
And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. And a very convincing performance from the Thunder so far.
I mean, you saw it. That barrage of threes has them grooving here after one.
Well, they found a little bit of space out there on the perimeter, and they have a shared confidence right now. That tends to breed some success for this team.
They've got Livingston. Iguodala out there with Jerebko. Then there's Bell. And it's Cook in at the guard position. So that's the group out there for Golden State. The Thunder, Brent, playing with such energy. But shooting, not their strong suit.
No, one of the lower three-point percentages in the league as a team. The free throw line also last year really weird. A big-time struggle for guys who had career-low years from the free throw stripe. So tough to win big in today's game if you're not hitting threes and then not hitting the freebies.
The first free throw is good. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Ranked first in assists for 4 consecutive seasons, Brent. Are these Warriors the best passing team in NBA history?
Well, by the numbers, you would say yes. Assist rates that exceed even the Showtime Lakers back in the early and mid-'80s. Also, this team has been first in offensive efficiency for 3 straight years. I mean, it's been remarkable. So not only the best passing team, but maybe the best offense of all time.
Kicks to Jerebko. Bell with a screen on Grant. In the corner, Iguodala with it. Passes it to Cook. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Grant. And the Warriors miss again.
You can see how clued in the defense is to take away those mid-range shots and challenge. Solid at getting a hand up in the face of the scorers.
Warriors trail by 13. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill. And finally, someone scores.
Yeah, the buckets have been few and far between, and neither team able to get into any sort of offensive rhythm.
Lets a floater go. Noel passes to Abrinas. Outside, Felton. There's a screen by Noel. Felton attacking. Pass to Luwawu. Now the feed to Noel. Tries again. It's rebounded by Livingston. Livingston's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Here's Iguodala, and the rejection by Noel. Pass to Felton. It's deflected. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And it's blocked. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. And some changes here for the Warriors. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Jerebko. Thompson comes in for Sean Livingston. And Curry subbed in for Quinn Cook. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Adams checked in. Now here's Curry. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. And timeout call. Steve Kerr has had enough. Brent, we've got great dunkers now, but you played at a time when there were sensational dunkers in the NBA.
Yeah, I saw a lot of guys go over the top of me.
Including yourself.
Too kind. Here's the money. Kevin, I think about those old, and we remember these, the old VHS tapes where you used to get like the dunk highlight tapes. Those are still
Sean Kemp.
Oh, so fresh in my mind.
Dr. J.
Dominique Wilkins over the top. MJ over everybody.
Young Vince Carter.
Kenny Skywalker. I mean, just the list goes on and on. But the best in-game dunker, I think it's pretty unanimous that Vince Carter still holds the title.
Durant's checked in for Bell.
And let's take a look at Steph Curry's numbers. Last season, he played outstanding. He was around 26 points per game, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds. And he's a threat to go off in any game from anywhere.
I love it when guys tap back into that gift. All these guys at some point were that kind of player in their career. Fun to see it show up here. You cannot give players that kind of positioning, and the defense also late in trying to alter that shot.
Felton with a screen on Durant. Durant against Grant. Outside for Felton. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Durant against Grant. Durant, that's good.
That's where Durant is making a living right now, a sensational jump shooter and a deadly release.
The pass to Abrines. Adams with the screen on Iguodala. Abrines' shot is off.
He sunk that 3 in the first. It's yet to make another one.
And that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds. This is the list of last season's top shooters from the charity stripe. These guys were practically automatic. Number 1, Steph Curry.
And no doubt he finished the season right where he should have on that list. He was far and away the best free throw shooter in the league.
And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played, Adams dishes to Felton. Clock at 6. Tries to snap the cold streak and misses it off the right side of the rim.
Yeah, his shot just doesn't seem to be synced up right now. Here's hoping he finds it soon because his team is really going to need that production tonight.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here is Felton following the basket by Draymond Green. Grant outside. Fires the 3. And Adams kicks to Felton. Shoots over Curry. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
No good from Durant. Oklahoma City leading by 4. Here's Abrines. That's short off the rim. Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. It's Durant on the wing. Thompson outside. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Luwawu. He's covered by Thompson. Passes it to Felton. They get a hand on it. And Curry with the clear path to the hoop. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on Raymond Felton.
Yeah, this is not the guy you want to step up and make his way to the free throw line, but you wouldn't expect that he's going to miss any of these.
The Warriors shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good.
Well, Steph Curry's quick release makes his three-point shot almost impossible, and then you add the fact that Steph can do it off the dribble. So anytime he gets somebody shifting their back foot and they're trying to recover, by the time they're halfway there, the ball's already off and on its way. So one of the quickest, one of the more devastating shots in all of basketball.
Stephen Curry hits them both. And Curry said in his training he speeds up his release to the point where it's uncomfortable. So in the game, for him, everything slows down.
Yeah, if you look at the numbers, Kevin, his closely guarded three-pointers are just as accurate as when he's got a wide open three-pointer. No defender within 4 to 6 feet. He's knocking down the same kind of percentage. So the fact that Steph has the ability and knows to practice those sort of things speaks to just how much he's invested in the shooting craft.
And one thing they'll discuss are the defensive rotations. The other is in the matchups.
We're seeing very little help defense on the inside, and even when there is help, it's been ineffective.
And here's a look at stats for Adams. A very nice season for him last year. 4th in field goal percentage. And he did his share on the glass, battled his way into the top 15 in rebounds per game.
And yeah, he's one of the most efficient scorers in the league for sure. Moves without the ball, avoids taking the bad shots. That's why he was top 5 in field goal percentage last year.
Trying to get more confident shooting from the interior. Shooter wants to keep adding some elements to the offensive end of his game.
Curry kicks to Thompson. Pass to Durant. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. 9 points for Kevin Durant.
And defensively, you've got to make a greater effort working over the screens.
Yeah, it's a bit of a lazy play right there. You're hoping that the guy misses the shot without really doing your job in challenging it.
Here's Ferguson. Pass to Luwawu. Shoots a 3. Klay Thompson grabs the miss. The Warriors trail. Here's Curry. And it's all evened up.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Shooter passes to Luwawu. Screen by Adams. Here's Luwawu. Defended by Durant. Here's Ferguson. Sinks the three-pointer. Ferguson's got his second bucket of the night.
And when the D is this non-existent, it's pretty easy for shooters. Fishing with dynamite.
Back to Curry. He kicks it to Durant. Shoots over Schroeder, and Durant gets it to go. The assist by Curry. 11 points for Kevin Durant.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Schroeder passes to Luwawu. Screen by Adams. There's the pass to Ferguson. Lets it go from deep. Draymond Green grabs the miss.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And Kevin Durant with the slam.
Like the connection there. KD has his teammates looking out for him. An outstanding alley-oop that time.
And a tremendous Unleash Chaos replay coming to you courtesy of Under Armour Hover Havoc. Now here's Adams over Jones. Hits the front of the rim and out.
You get a feeling that he made that much more difficult than he had to. No reason why he had to fade away on that jumper.
Curry, good.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. And you think about how the Warriors attracted Kevin Durant to the team and all these all-stars coexisting. It doesn't always work like that, does it?
No, and I give a lot of credit to Steph Curry, a two-time league MVP, but he never lets his ego get the best of him. His good-natured calm and sense of serenity kind of set the tone and maybe balance a bit of what Draymond brings to the locker room.
George is checked in for Oklahoma City. And Adams kicks to Ferguson. He dishes it to Schroeder. Adams sets the pick for Schroeder. And he overshot that one, missing.
Yeah, bad shot there. Trust is lacking. You got to be willing to make the extra pass.
Yeah, just too anxious to try and make something happen out there. This is about the team, not about you.
And almost no hesitation when the D is laying off him there. Thompson just cashing in easily on these catch-and-shoot jumpers.
Now here's Adams. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Patterson can't get it to go.
Yeah, momentum right now is against them. They're just going to have to figure out a way to ride this one out.
Got to be some consideration here for a different rotation because the matchups right now just not favorable.
And so here is Oklahoma City after the three-pointer from Klay Thompson. Patterson a screen on Curry. Schroeder passes to Adams, and Adams with the slam.
A heady play there from Schroeder, zipping the pass to the teammate who had the cleanest look on the possession.
Warriors leading by 8. Thompson outside, screen by Jones. Curry fires from way outside. And another three for Golden State.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That's his first foul. Jordan Bell's checked in for the Warriors. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Noel's checked in for Patterson. Warriors on D. Screen by Adams. Here's Ferguson. They get it back. And Adams kicks to Noel. Feeds to George. Durant with the steal. Here's Curry. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant. And 12 points for Steph Curry.
Long arms, quick hands, deadly combination forces that turnover to jumpstart the break.
And George gets it to go.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
Curry kicks to Bell. Durant against George. Passes to Curry. Just 4 to shoot. Shoots a fader. The shot by Thompson, no good. Thunder trailing by 11. Outside, George. Takes a three. The Warriors pull it in. Green's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And after that great first quarter from three-point range, he has finally come back to earth. Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
And here's Schroeder following the 3 from Kevin Durant. 1:04 left to play in the first half. Here's Schroeder. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Warriors leading by 14. The shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Another 3 for Golden State.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now here is George. He's got 16, and there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And had the right idea there in calling for the screen, but he was just slow to get to the spot and didn't get set.
A lot of this is just poor effort right now. He knows what the timing of the play should be. He gets a little lazy about what it could be.
And the Warriors making a change here. Jerebko's checked in. Here's Thompson. 17-point lead, their biggest. And now a fast break for the Thunder. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Second shot opportunity. Basket is good, and he'll get a chance for one more at the free throw line.
The power of Steven Adams, able to finish through contact, plus he's rewarded with the trip now to the free throw line.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
Andre Iguodala is checked in for the Warriors. Quinn Cook comes in for Steph Curry. Free throw good, Adams.
Well, Adams has his struggles at the free throw line, but he's making strides in that area and still has work to do.
Here is Cook. He's guarded by Schroeder. Here is Cook. Here's Thompson. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Great awareness of the clock to end the quarter.
Well, you like to finish things on a positive note, and he times that one beautifully.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Draymond. Of course, not unusual to see you going up against bigger players. So how do you take advantage of that offensively?
I mean, you just got to take advantage of mismatches. You know, most of the time there's a big guy on me. If not, there's usually somebody trying to switch off. You know, I just got to know when to pop and just take advantage of the mismatches.
You've done just that in the first half. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And what a show being put on here for the home fans tonight. I'm Ernie Johnson, along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Kevin Durant was on fire in the first half. He had 16 points, 5 rebounds, and 1 steal. His last game out, he was just not himself. But tonight, he has rounded right back into form with a very solid first half. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think?
Well, Durant certainly showed up, as he always does. That's the thing about KD, the consistency. It's in his attitude. He puts up the numbers every single night, and he makes an impact on the defensive end as well.
And big fella, let's get your thoughts on the Thunder.
Well, with the way they struggle to defend the three-point line, it started to look like warm-up drills. They cannot be afraid to bring more defenders out high. They got to make life tougher on those outside shooters.
And now with the second half about to get underway, let's send you back courtside. See everybody with Kevin Harlan.
As we return to the action here at Oracle, a terrific look from above at downtown Oakland and the historic Tribune Tower. And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
Yeah, good things happen when you maintain composure. Their shot selection has been extremely disciplined.
Hey, Greg, is there a shot that he's taken that has been out of the flow of the offense? I don't think so.
Well, we're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third.
Well, the Warriors returning to San Francisco next season after 48 years in Oakland. That new arena in Mission Bay getting finished up, polished up, fresh paint. It's looking good there. Hopefully it'll be just as rocking as Oracle Arena has been for this many years.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. So for Oklahoma City right now, Patterson is the 4 with Adams in the middle. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Ferguson, and it's George in at the 3 slot. Green, the screen. Thompson from long range. And another field goal in his total. Make it 7 for 14, shooting 50%. Brent, some wondered whether they'd change their name to the San Francisco Warriors, like before. They're going to stick with Golden State.
Yeah, too much history, I think, in Oakland. They don't want to do anything to disturb the fan base. This is the Bay Area's team, and you mentioned it. It does have a history, Kevin, starting off back in San Francisco in the 60s, and they become a powerhouse. It seems even more fitting to claim the entire state, the Golden State Warriors.
Now Durant. Following Patrick Patterson's three-point attempt, Durant, the rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got 11 rebounds in the game. Pass to Ferguson. Good D by Thompson.
You know what? His finishing ability, not really at the level that you would expect from a pro, but he's going to have to start playing with more force.
Now here's Curry. Following the shot by Kevin Durant. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. So it's the Warriors now. Green dishes to Curry. Outside Durant. Green, the screen. Durant kicks to Thompson. 6 on the shot clock. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant. Durant's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. And George, here we go, cans the 12-footer. George has got 18 points.
Well, you got to have just great ball control when you're making a move like that, and Paul George definitely has the handles.
Now, here's Thompson. He's covered closely. Off target with the open look.
No doubt disappointed with that one. He'd love to have that one back.
Yeah, I'd put that play on repeat. The setup was perfect. Just need a better result next time.
And that one's good. Schroeder.
The floater is such a deceptive and unguardable shot. You can understand why Schroeder elects to go with the dare. Sweet looking on the dip.
Now here's Curry. 15 points in the game. Thompson outside. Back to Curry. Puts up a 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
Klay Thompson, another one of those sons of former players. I wonder what that's like. Michael Thompson, his dad, the #1 overall pick many years ago. And Klay had the ball in his hands, obviously, at a very young age, and he taught the shooting form to Klay, which looks pretty perfected at this point.
Grant, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Felton comes in for Terrence Ferguson. Now let's take a look at how the shots have been divided up between 3-point shots and 2-point shots for Oklahoma City.
And they're getting them up from beyond the arc, shooting a solid percentage from out there. So thus far, it hadn't been a problem.
Schroeder against Curry. Now here's Schroeder. Defense right on him. Add basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And the basket by Jones.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Here's George. Again, Oklahoma City.
It's easy to understand why Paul George is one of the top scorers in the league. He can read the defense, he can shoot it, he can get inside, and he's riding a hot streak now.
The screen from Thompson. Curry against Schroeder. Green with a screen for Curry. Shot clock at 6. Latrey. Green, no luck. Thunder trailing by 19. Outside, Felton. In the corner, George with it. It's rebounded by Golden State. Green's got 6 rebounds in the game. Thompson passes to Curry. No good on the 3. Thunder have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. And that one, good.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
And so it's Golden State with it, following the score by Oklahoma City. Felton against Thompson. Over Felton. Count it from 12. Thompson's got 7 points here in this quarter. Thunder trailing by 19. Grant outside. And it's Schroeder in the corner. And there's the call on Curry. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Warriors making a change here. Livingston's checked in. Alex Abrines is checked in for the Thunder. Here's Adams. 7 points in the game. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Adams has got 9 points.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And it's out of bounds, and they say it was last touched by Durant. Thunder trailing by 17. Screen by Grant. Abrines kicks to Felton. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Takes the 13-footer. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Brent, we're seeing shorter training camps. I don't know if it adds to injuries or takes away from injuries with fresher bodies. What do you think about that whole philosophy?
I believe that the shorter training camp did lead itself and lend itself to more injuries last year. And one of the things that I'm concerned with, Kevin, just on a physiological level for players, is that what they are doing to prepare themselves for the season as an individual player, working on your weaknesses and doing those sort of things, is not the same as getting into training camp and preparing yourself for your stamina, your endurance, and your wind. And I wonder if there will be some moves in the next couple seasons about trying to get off the individual training and get back to more of the endurance stamina training so that these little injuries are just not part of a season in the future.
On the wing, it's Iguodala. Kicks to Jones. Poked loose. Paul George with the steal. Inside. Grant, that's good. Grant's got his second bucket.
And they've really gotten on track here in the second half. After that shaky start, the field goal percentage steadily climbing. They couldn't make anything in that first break.
Timeout called the Warriors. Paul George in 2017-18 taking his three-point shooting to new heights. In fact, Brent, the best percentage of his career. Most makes, too.
Well, he's one of the league leaders, Kevin, every year, and just becomes so dangerous from the three-point line. Playing in that secondary offensive role in OKC, he pretty much feasted on catch-and-shoot opportunities with Westbrook having the ball.
Bell is checked in for Damian Jones. And Oklahoma City with a change here, too. Noel's checked in. Warriors leading by 14. Iguodala outside. Inside. Bell passes to Livingston. Green, the screen. Livingston kicks to Curry. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Livingston. And that's 21 points for Steph Curry.
He's been on his A game, seeking good shots, and he's a huge reason why tonight they're winning.
Noel, a screen on Iguodala. Goes up off the pick, and Noel throws it down.
Well, Paul George is great at breaking down the defense, and he does it with the pass that time.
Warriors have gone 8 of 16 in the third quarter to put their second half shooting percentage right at 50%. They set the screen. Baseline jumper. Offensive rebound. Felton dishes to Noel. George against Iguodala. And the foul on Jordan Bell. That's foul number 2 for him. About a quarter of the players in the NBA were born outside the USA. Brent, could that percentage swell to half within a couple decades?
I don't think we're ever going to get that far with foreign-born players, but it's exciting to see all the representation around the league. We've certainly had some standouts, and I'm a little bit sad that this year might be the last year we see one of the most incredible players, if not the best European player the league's ever seen, in Dirk Nowitzki, probably retiring in Dallas after the year.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Here is Cook. He's covered by Felton. Bell with a screen on Felton. Here's Cook. Bell controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Warriors lead by 17.
Controlling the defensive glass has been a problem here tonight.
Screen by Grant. Abrines kicks to Felton. Grant with the ball. He's against Jerebko. Grant, that's good.
Well, when he gets into the paint, Kevin, he starts to get hungry. He goes right through the defense. He's a straight line guy.
Out to the right wing. Here's Livingston. Rebound by Raymond Felton.
That's a wide open shot. Sadly, he came up short.
To the middle, got a piece of it. Noel, 2 points, that one goes. Noel's got his third bucket of the night.
Even though they're still trailing, he continues to be lights out from the field. What a competitor.
Cook, the pass to Livingston. Releases from 15. The Thunder pull it in. Right side, Felton. Here is Cook. 1:57 left in the third quarter. Pass to Bell. To the left wing. 6 to shoot. To the paint. And stolen by Noel. Here's Abrinas. 5 points in the game. To the inside. It's stolen by Bell. Livingston dishes to Bell. In the corner, Iguodala with it. He kicks to Livingston. 6 to shoot. Nice teamwork to set up the pick play and make the space for the J.
Tough to know what Livingston was going to do there. He is very good at exploiting the defense in the pick and roll.
And the call will be against Sean Livingston. That'll be his second foul of the game. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for the Warriors. And then for Oklahoma City, Patterson comes in for Jeremy Grant, and Ferguson subbed in for Raymond Felton. And 1:01 left in the third. And there's the pass to Ferguson. There's a screen by Noel. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Patterson. Off target with his 3.
Well, his struggles are consuming the rest of the team here tonight. He's got to find his rhythm and find it fast.
Here's Thompson. Again, Golden State.
Now, Thompson right now just on fire. He's torching the nets, and something he's been doing all night.
There's a screen by Noel. They set the pick. Dishes it to George. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Passes it to Cook. Pass to Thompson. Puts one up from 19. No good. And so it's the Golden State Warriors out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. And more than anything, their three-point shooting is what sparked them. A fantastic night from long range so far. We've got more in store for you right after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, Greg, is peripheral vision.
And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. Thompson and Iguodala make up the perimeter. Jonas Jerebko out there with Bell, and it's Cook in at the point guard. That's the Warriors 5. Launches it. Ferguson's shot is good. Ferguson's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Thunder. Warriors leading by 14. Cook kicks to Iguodala. Jerebko the screen. To the paint, and stolen by Patterson. An even 3-on-3 break. George passes to Schroeder. Back to George. Over Iguodala. That one a little long.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. And the foul called on Nerlens Noel. That's foul number 2 for him. The Warriors making a switch here. Durant's checked in. Adams, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Outside Durant. Here's the screen. 6 on the shot clock. And Adams sends it back.
Well, Adams quick off his feet there with that size and length. Tough to shoot over.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
And here's Schroeder. Patterson, the screen. Schroeder kicks to Patterson. Adams with the screen on Thompson. Ferguson, the pass to Adams. Second shot opportunity, and he lays it up and in. That gives him a double-double in this one. 11 points and 16 rebounds. To the middle. It's tipped, and that'll be Golden State as it goes out of bounds. Warriors retain possession.
Yeah, tremendous hustle just to get a hand on that one.
Anticipation, reads the play all the way. So close to a steal.
Damian Jones is checked in for Golden State. Oklahoma City on D. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Jones sets the pick for Thompson. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Thunder trailing by 12. Down low, here's Schroeder. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Yeah, one of the few bright spots for his team. I mean, he's had a very efficient offensive performance.
No doubt without these contributions, they'd be in a much deeper hole in this one, no question.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
Well, Dennis Schroeder showed he can handle high usage in an offense. Was the first option for the Hawks this past season. Even with defenses keyed in on him, he was able to average right around 20 points.
Stephen Curry's checked in for Cook. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey guys, I was able to catch the message Steve Kerr gave to his team. He still wants them to be aggressive and assertive on offense. He said, I don't want us to get content with this lead. Build on it. Don't give them any chance of getting back in this thing. Kevin?
Now, here's Thompson. Here's Durant. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists in the game. Thunder trailing by 12. Ferguson kicks to Adams. Schroeder outside. The jump hook, and it's Adams getting it to go. Adams has got 4 this quarter.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Stolen by George. Pass to Ferguson. Patterson with it. Shoots from the baseline. That one off the back iron and out. Outside for Durant. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Durant's got 21 in the game.
I mean, letting that guy shoot freely from out there, he's going to destroy you from the perimeter if you do that.
Patterson, the screen. Adams against Jones. Patterson passes to Schroeder. Just 5 to shoot. Lets it go with a 3. The shot missing. And Golden State will go the other way with it. Here's Curry with the 3. On the rebound goes to the Thunder. Adams has got his 16th rebound on the night. On the wing, George. Defended by Durant, and George kicks it over to Schroeder. Out left to the wing. Here's Patterson. Lets it go from deep. And it's Durant with the rebound. Durant's got 8 rebounds in this game. The shot by Thompson, no good. Thunder trailing by 13. Over to the left wing. Here's Adams. That's in, and he's 7 for 12 now in the game.
Yeah, can't be frustrated at him tonight. He's doing his job. Like to see his guys step up a little more.
The pass to Thompson. The fader. It's hauled in by Adams. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the fourth quarter. Outside, George. To the inside, Patterson. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. George has got assist number 7 for him tonight. Warriors leading by 9. Curry passes to Jones. Inside, here's Thompson, and Thompson throws it down.
Yeah, once Thompson gets going, he is almost impossible to slow down. We're seeing that tonight. Their entire offense is revolving around him, and boy, is he coming through.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. Klay Thompson with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And he is absolutely dialed in from outside. They need to close out on him much quicker when he's lining up those threes.
Draymond Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. Thunder trailing by 11. Adams with the screen on Curry. Here's Schroeder. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. The Warriors have gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. Fires, high post. Not enough on that one as it misses. Oklahoma City's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only 1 of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Here's Ferguson. The dish to Schroeder. Shot clock at 6. Adams sets the pick for Schroeder. Shoots over Curry. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut to just 9 on the basket from Schroeder.
Okay, nice job here in the second half. Field goal percentage is way up from what it was at halftime when it was just barely above 30%.
They kick it out to Green. The three-pointer, no good. Thunder trailing by 9. Here's Ferguson, and it's Schroeder in the corner. Patterson a screen on Curry. Green against Schroeder. He feeds it to Patterson. Fades and shoots. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 5 assists in the game. Curry against Schroeder. Green, the screen. Now here's Durant. He's tightly guarded, and it's Paul George with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And Oklahoma City making a change here. Grant's checked in. Pass to Curry. George against Durant. Just 5 to shoot. Screen by Jones. Using the screen, Green, and Grant sends it back.
Grant's got some verts. I mean, it's all out there, especially effective on getting to the shooters and making an impact.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points. Here is Durant, following the score by Oklahoma City. Kicks it to Thompson. The fadeaway. Yep, that one goes in there. Thompson's got 28 points for the game.
Well, KD, an awesome job there, just sharing the rock with his teammates.
Grant outside. Pass to Adams. Screened by Grant. Tipped away. And George now top of the key. That one falls. 25 points in the game.
You can only do so much right there. It's a good challenge on the Paul George shot. It didn't matter much.
Green, the screen. And Durant gets it to go. The assist by Curry. Curry's got 5 assists tonight.
Has he risen to the challenge down the stretch, or what? 3 or 4 here in the fourth.
Now, here's George. Screen by Adams. And the layup's good off the glass.
And really, the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Warriors leading by 6. Outside Curry. And another 3 for Golden State.
He has a lot of points from long range this half. He's taken advantage of a really tired defense.
And Durant comes to help to the left side wing. Grant gets a wide open look. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder.
Wow, Jeremy Grant continuing to work on his game, stretching it out to the three-point line.
It's Durant on the wing. And George kicks it over to Schroeder. Shoots over Curry, and the rejection by Curry.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Again, Golden State.
Now, sprinting down the floor is the key to a great fast break, and Steph putting on the afterburners there.
Now Schroeder. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Two shots.
The first free throw is good. Schroeder hits them both.
And great work at the line there to chip away at the lead. A few more productive trips here, and things could really get interesting.
Now here's Curry. He dishes it to Durant. Five to shoot. Durant drawing the double team. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And it's the Warriors with the ball. Green dishes to Thompson. Offline with his 3. Under trailing by 6. Schroeder up top, guarded by Curry. And Jones over to help. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. Second of 2 is good. That brings them within 5.
Not a perfect trip to the free throw line, but they'll take what they can get at this point.
Schroeder against Curry. And again, no good by Golden State. Oklahoma City's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the 4th. And that one's good. Schroeder.
There's no doubt that Schroeder is not the first option, but he's still an option. Great confidence there and a big shot.
Curry with it. He kicks it to Thompson. And he He's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Steven Adams picks one up.
Had a foul to give there, but you'd rather not have it cost your team points.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
And we know Klay Thompson is a top-tier shooter. He's got incredible form, a great release, but he's also unselfish by example and plays well within this system.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Perfect from the line. It's now a 2-possession game.
The Thunder shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They're down by 5. 51 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And now we've got a moment for our Jordan Player of the Game, Stephen Curry.
And guys, no doubt who our pick is going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
.51 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Curry with the steal. On the wing, Green. He's guarded by Schroeder. Fades. Thunder with the rebound.
Sometimes you just have an off night, guys, and that's what we've seen so far.
No good on the three. A bucket here would give them a bit more room.
True, but no need to rush it. Play smart.
So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6.
Safe to say that Curry's got to go down as one of the all-time great free throw shooters.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game.
And those attempts right now at the charity stripe are helping them pull away.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They're trailing by 7. 27 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Schroeder outside. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Gets the first, and that trims the lead to 6. And he makes both free throws. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
Two shots. Last on the first.
He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. Second one is good, hitting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game. And so here is Oklahoma City. Dishes it to Adams. Here's Ferguson. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
And a really smart defender there. He just reads the play, wastes no time trying to blow it up.
And what I like best is that he does it completely under control. Really gives the shooter nowhere to turn to.
He drops the first one, and that stretches their lead to 8. And so he drops them both. It's a 9-point ball game here.
Tons of credit there on the focus level to stay calm in a huge moment, and he ices the game.
Luwawu, no good with the triple. So we see the Warriors get the win here. A confident win, and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. And I think they built off that edge of being here and play with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Steph, you guys were down. How did you get back, and what did you do to spark your team?
I don't know, just be aggressive. That's all we do. Shots are going to fall. As long as we got defensive stops and kept ourselves in the game, that we have enough talent on this team to turn the tide. So it says a lot about who we are and what our mission is this year.
Great win, Steph. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. And we'll see you next time.